Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath of the Lich King, our Joyous Journey, and our Shaman. But a couple of things are different. Obviously, our Shaman is level 29, and our Shaman is a couple of inches taller now. We are a Troll Shaman. Some of you will remember Emblina, who I believe we last played during the Burning Crusade, and I believe that because we are level 29 and we don't have a mount. Why am I on this character and why am I not on the Orc Shaman? If you haven't seen my most recent video about the Joyous Journeys buff and some other Wrath Classic stuff, that will explain it to you. It should actually be slid into this playlist, so if you had been watching in order, you probably came to it. But if you haven't seen that video, and you want to know why we are suddenly level 29 Troll, standing on the Zeppelin Tower instead of being in Duratar at like level 12, it's because of the things that I talked about in that video. Basically, they're only giving us 27 days for Joyous Journeys this time around. Last time we had Joyous Journeys, and the time before that we had 2 full months with it. And even with that, it wasn't enough time. The 2 months was not enough time for me to get a character from level 1. We got almost out of Outland. The human rogue was the last time we had the Joyous Journeys buff, and we got her from level 1 to level 66 within the 2-month period of Joyous Journeys. So I really want to play a Shaman, and I really want to play a Mankrik, and I really want to play Horde if I'm going to play Wrath of the Lich King right now at all. And so we have this level 29 Shaman here, who's been sitting for quite a while. And yeah, it's my best bet, short of forking over a bunch of money to Blizzard to boost a character, to get him into Northrend now. This is really the only chance. So starting at level 29, the question is, in 27 days, 26 now probably, could we even get this character to max level? Because I'm not sure it can be done. I know that I could not do it from level 1. And so yeah, my apologies guys, here we are. I'm going to try to keep the playthrough going, because I would love to have a reason to actually play Wrath of the Lich King. It's a version of the game that I really love. Now, it's missing some things that it needs to become the version of the game that I really love, and I talked about some of those in my ranting video last time. I won't really talk about them too much again here. But yeah, this is me trying my best to play this game that I do want to play, that I do love many, many things about, that I have great memories of playing. And yeah, this is the best that I can do, because what I can't do is I can't tell myself that I'm going to level up a level 1 when I know that in 2 months I couldn't do that. And when I play these characters for Joyous Journeys, I play 2 or 3 hours a day, which I feel like for a lot of people is a lot. For me it's a lot even, because I have other stuff going on, as do most humans. And so thinking about how much time I can commit, this is the most responsible choice I can make, short of completely dropping the playthrough. So that was where I was at, guys. I was either going to have to drop the playthrough, or we get to continue on a Shaman at a slightly higher level. And yeah, it's really jarring, I know, and please understand that for me, kind of the point of this playthrough is to get a Horde character into Northrend, to see the Northrend questing on the Horde side. And then, you know, Horde has always kind of been my home for endgame stuff, and I feel like if there were a big future for me doing endgame stuff, it'd probably be here on Mankrik on the Horde side of things. And so for me, this is the best thing I can do, because I do want to get this character leveled up. I do want to get a Shaman leveled up. I understand that for like the continuity of it, it doesn't really make sense to you guys maybe, you know, narratively or cohesively, but try to make it as pain-free as we can. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually trying to go get my mount. Believe it or not. Now I don't think we're gonna have the money to get it. I might need to send some gold over. But yeah, I'm trying to get my mount, because like I said, the last time we played this character, interestingly enough, we were in Burning Crusade. And here's what we're working with. We are enhancement. I know we're wearing the robes of Erigel. I heal the dungeon was one of the last things I did on this character, and we got the robes of Erigel. But yeah, this is what we're working with. And then as far as talents, this is what I've gone with. I've taken Ancestral Knowledge, I've taken Enhancing Totems. We got Thundering Strikes here, which improves our chance to crits, and I put 2 points into Improved Lightning Shield because I do like Lightning Shield as like a dot that we put on ourselves. And we're 4 points into Flurry, which increases our attack speed by 24% for the next 3 swings after dealing a critical strike. So yeah, that's where we're at. This shaman has leatherworking. Oh yes. Oh yes, leatherworking. 225 leatherworking, and I don't know, where do we train beyond 225 leatherworking? I'm gonna have to look that up. How about our skinning? I'm assuming that must be 192 out of 225. So this character has first aid, leatherworking, and skinning pretty much maxed out. That's the really good thing about this character is I got some help with materials. Some of you guys sent me some leather. I had leather from I think I had leather from the warrior who was also a skinner, and I ended up banking a lot of it to sell, but then never sold it. And so yeah, I was able to max out the leatherworking, which is amazing. So this would be a really good character to take into Northrend, to take into endgame. It would have a production profession like ready to go, maxed out by then. You know, so we can actually make those endgame crafted items. And that would be really new to me. I've never had a production profession capped. I've done alchemy. I don't count that. That doesn't make gear, so I'm talking about things that create gear that we could wear and sell. Although, you know, the selling of gear might not matter so much anymore, I do realize that along with the Joyous Journeys buff, they also put the WoW token into Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, the WoW token. The way that you can purchase in-game gold, basically. You buy a WoW token with your real money, that's 30 days of game time. You then sell that 30 days of game time to someone who can't pay real money, but they can pay you in-game gold. And you know, it has a market value. It's usually somewhere 20 to 30,000 gold, I believe. And it's just a way for people to take their 20 bucks and turn it into 20 or 30,000 gold. Whatever the current market value of the WoW token is. So yeah. And it's like, you know, there are a lot of philosophies and beliefs about the ability to buy gold. And I've already had one ranting video this week, so I really don't want to get into it. What I'd like to do is, I hope I'm going to the right place. I'm assuming we go to Sen'jin Village to buy our mount. I could have swore I remember like a little area with raptors in it. And I remember thinking to myself, that must be where we buy mounts. But now that I'm actually like stopping to think about it, I don't know this for sure. I don't know that I've ever gotten a troll to a point where we've had to buy a troll mount. And, you know, we were playing Burning Crusade, which we didn't get mounts until 30. We were close. Oh, here we go. Here's some raptors. Now, I'm probably going to have to send myself gold, which is really sad because I now realize that there might not be a mailbox here like I thought there would be.
Don't be shy. How you do?
3 gold, okay, and then the raptors themselves are a gold. So I need a total of 4 gold. All right, we have the money that we need, and then some, actually. And what raptor do we want? Emerald, violet, or turquoise?
Stay away from the voodoo.
Oops. Alright, there we go. The other thing we have to do is we have to go turn in our Call of Water quest. Yeah, we never turned it in. We actually got it done. It was a hang up on this character that I had. It was hard to understand exactly the sequence that was supposed to play out for the water quest, and it took me a long time to actually get it done. And it was actually one of the nails in the coffin originally to this playthrough on this character, so I'm glad that we're able to dust her off in a way. Obviously, I'm not happy about what's going on with Joyous Journeys. Just like I'm not really happy about a couple of other things that are going on with Wrath of the Lich King and with Blizzard in general, but I'm happy to have the opportunity to be here on this character. And, you know, I invited you guys to come here and play with me on this server, and I didn't know all the facts, and I didn't give you guys all the facts, and I didn't know it was going to be such a short journey, and I apologize for that, and I definitely understand that, you know, finding out that it's only going to last 27 days will definitely affect people's plans as to whether or not they're going to engage with the game and try to level a character up. I would say if you're trying to level up a fresh level 1, don't do that. Find a character that is 30s, 40s, 50s. Basically, the higher the level character, the better, okay? Like, it's just going to be straightforward. I looked at a lot of characters. For this character, we're not going to get to 80 before the buff ends. What I'm hoping is that we at least get the character into Northrend content. I don't need the buff to do Northrend, because I want to see all the Horde side quests. I want to be able to read the majority of the quests in the game on the Horde side. And I'm going to probably play all the quests regardless, even after we're done leveling. So I don't need the buff in Northrend. I'm just hoping that it gets us to Northrend. But, you know, that was what I hoped for the Rogue too. And we started her at level 1. We had 2 full months, and we didn't get there. So I'm kind of hoping that starting at level 30, you know, will give us a little bit of an edge. But I would say if you're looking at your own characters and you're thinking, do I want to play anybody, look for somebody in the 40s or 50s, okay? Especially if you're someone who, like, you can play about an hour a day, maybe less, maybe there are days you can't play. Look for one of your characters in the 40s or 50s. That, you know, maybe you haven't touched it in a while, maybe you moved on to other things, and just dust it off, see how you feel about it. And that I would say would be the character that you would be safe to bring into the Joyous Journeys, would be a higher level character. Or hey, if you got a character sitting on the boat to Northrend, you know, maybe it's time to dust that one off. And just get your character capped, you know. I really do feel like this Joyous Journey is much better for people who are trying to just get that high-level character capped off.
How may I aid you? Ancestors watch over you.
Oh my god, we got our water totem. It only took almost a year. Okay, with that done, I think we can hearth back. We're actually set in Terran Mill right now. We're doing Terran Mill stuff on this character. You could see that, you know, we must have did really good because with level jumping, or with the zone hopping, because we're level 30 and we have the farmers and the farmhand quest. So we are way ahead of the leveling curve. That's going to help us out immensely. Yeah, we just did these on the mage and we got murdered. So,
What do you need?
Oh, wow, we have this Durnhold quest to do. Okay. And then the wanted poster, we must have done that already, but why didn't I, Oh wait, that must have been something else. What did he give us? Infiltration. Infiltration. Oh, I thought he was giving us the quest to go rescue the orcs, and I was like, why didn't we do that already? No, he gave us a much higher level quest. And then this guy back here has Helcular's Revenge. Let's go grab that from him.
Hello.
And let's mount up. Yeah, that's right. Let's mount up and let's head out to the Hillsbrad fields. We also have a Soothing Turtle Biss we could work on. But yeah, for now we'll start with the lower level stuff. We also have to poison the dog again. So we know how much we love doing that. So for us, I think we want Rockbiter weapon. Increasing the weapon damage. Because we are enhancement on this character right now. I think eventually, you know, same thing as with the Orc Shaman, the plan is probably to go Ellie Resto when we're talking about endgame stuff, doing heroic dungeons, doing raids. Definitely Ellie Resto, but for the journey, I really do prefer melee. And I've been told that enhancement is pretty awesome, so... And that it definitely works for leveling, so... Yeah, we're gonna go with it for a while, we'll see how it goes. And, you know, eventually we'll be able to get dual spec and play around with that if we want to. We could have like an LE enhancement dual spec for a while if we wanted to do that. But that being said, you know, I wouldn't mind running dungeons. Scarlet Graveyard we can start doing. Not really a lot within our level range, I guess, until we open up library, armory, and stuff like that. But I am just kind of curious on if we sit in the queue, will we ever get a group together? Imagine if we had Joyous Journeys and the Looking for Dungeon tool. We could just pop ourselves in the queue while questing. Every 15 minutes we can do a run. Life would be good. I would be having a great time with it. And a lot of you guys often tell me that you like seeing the dungeon runs. Alright, let's do this. Let's get Lightning Shield up. I could probably pull with a Lightning Bolt here. We still don't have the button that's supposed to just lay down my totem loadout, which kind of sucks. And I don't know what level we get that. We have some buddies. Thankfully, we also have a Stoneclaw totem. Not too bad. Oh, I realized that we're up here for some reason. Let's go ahead and get that moved. I almost didn't notice. We'll have to find somebody to talk to get this perfectly aligned around like an immersion text box. But for now that looks like it won't drive me crazy. So we'll leave it like that for the time being. Some of these guys are not even worth kill XP. That's how almost out level we are for this area. It was so long ago that I don't remember the zone hopping that we did, or where we leveled up, or anything like that. I would literally have to go back and check out the videos to know any of that stuff. We have a pretty aggressive respawn rate going on here, which is always fun. What we don't have is water. I did not even think to buy water. Oh, our totems just want to get really friendly with these guys. Thank you, totems. I appreciate that. We'll see if we can fight our way out of this one. We can drop another Stoneclaw. Like, get this guy distracted for a second here. Anything going on in our inventory that could help us? Yeah, I mean, a potion could help. So could a fat stack of water, but we just didn't bring any. We'll probably be able to get through this quest okay without it. We have a melon juice if we absolutely need it. We actually have all the farmers that we need. We need farm hands, and we need to work our way over here to see if we can get to Ray. Okay, he's not in there from what I can see. Let's go ahead and drink here, sitting next to the mana totem. So Ray could also be in the barn. We've also had Wrath characters like the priest. Never was able to find Ray. Ray just didn't spawn for her. I don't think we ever completed that quest on her. Because yeah, sometimes in Wrath weird things happen with the enemy spawns for whatever reason. I don't really know why. Let's see. Yeah, he's not... I don't even see his body in here, so... Let's go check on the other guy who's typically back this way. And we have to poison the dog as well. Yeah, I don't see the other farmer back here anywhere either, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Look, checking inside here, he's also not in here. Let's get away before he hulks out. He didn't, oh, there he goes. Yeah, I mean, we could check inside this house. I just feel like I've never really seen them inside the house. But we can have a look. It's probably going to mean killing Stanley. And we'll try to be mana efficient here as much as we can. Eventually we'll get some actual a chess piece that, you know, suits us. We have level 36 here we're kind of waiting on, but yeah, level 36 is a little ways away. We probably want to get something before that. And he's not up here either, so yeah, neither farmer is spawning. Could cause an issue for us. Definitely could be a big problem. And I don't know how to really like change my phase or anything like that to maybe be in a phase of the zone where he's actually going to ever spawn. And you guys probably think I'm exaggerating, but yeah, go back and check out the priest when we were here. I ran around for a long time and killed lots of things trying to get this guy to respawn specifically. The guy who is supposed to be in this house, but isn't. I wonder if we were having problems on this character, maybe that's why we still have the quest. If we were having problems getting them to spawn. I'm going to try to be patient. We have lots of kill XP. We're getting the Joyous Journeys buff, so we can just fight stuff here for a little bit. I mean, we don't have a lot of water, but... Okay, this is good. This is good because, yeah, we didn't get him. We could have invited this guy to a group. We didn't get him. But it proves that he does exist, right? I mean, that's the important part. He does exist. He does spawn. We can find him. And probably the same is going to be true of this guy over here. Let's kill these guys in the field and... Maybe that'll compel the other farmer to spawn. I guess we're looking for Ray over here and then Gets on the other side. No, with these guys we're not getting kill experience at all, so we should probably at least try to fight guys we're getting experience from. That way there's a reason to be fighting them. I do love the big crits. That's one of the great things about the enhancement shaman, is it reminds me of a magical warrior. And you know, the warrior is probably my favorite class of all time. Over time, not always in every single moment, but over time it's probably been my favorite class most of the time. So, you know, being able to get on a shaman and do similar attacks with a big two-hander, it's really cool. I really appreciate it. Alright, farmers, come on. We do need you to respawn. I need to be inviting people that are looking for this guy, otherwise something stupid's gonna happen and we're not gonna get him. And these guys are obviously looking for him. There was the other female paladin as well that was running around here. Also probably looking for the same guys. And I have to remind myself we can actually group up. And we actually need to group up. And we also need to have a look over here, because the other guy has a chance to spawn over here. He has a chance to spawn in the house. And I think we're in range of each other, so that if he tags one over there and I tag one over here, we should be getting credit. We can kind of test that with experience, like if he fights anybody over there. We fight over here. We should get each other's kill XP. Yeah, you guys see what I mean though about how long it takes for these guys to respawn. I mean, it's no joke and it needs to be fixed. We shouldn't have to wait this long for respawns of named enemies. It feels like something's broken, you know what I mean? Like it feels like there's a trigger that's supposed to go off to respawn them sooner that just doesn't go off for some reason. It definitely does not feel like intended functionality. It doesn't... I don't remember it being this way. Even in classic era, the spawn rate is better. It's more predictable, you know? It's like 2 to 5 minutes for a named guy. Speaking of him, here he is. Let's see if we can get out here. Let's pull him over here so this guy gets credit. I don't think he has to tag him, but... And then we're just looking for this one. This guy. Mr. Ray. Gotta keep checking the house, otherwise he's gonna respawn up here in the loft. Somebody else is gonna come along and we're gonna lose him. So we need to keep some eyes up here every once in a while because he can spawn right back in this room, I believe. I thought he could also just spawn downstairs, but that I'm not sure about. Well, there's not really any reason to stop killing things that we can get a little bit of XP from. Maybe if we kill everything really fast, you know, the game will just spawn things back in really fast. Oh, that's Flame Tongue Totem. I don't need that there. I need to put this guy here. There he is. We were patient, we invited people. I think we did everything right. We could probably tag Farmer Kabbalah while we're here. Would be a good idea. She's also one that's kind of can be hard to find, along with Citizen Wilkes. And then we need like a councilman for the other enemy here. Okay, there we go. I guess I could have stayed in that group and, you know, kind of found out if they needed more stuff, but let's head back and we will pick up the next battle for Hillsbrad. It's interesting because we've done quests like the Mud Snout Blossoms on this character. We've already collected those. That's a much higher level quest. That's really kind of unusual for me to do. Maybe I quested a little bit differently back in Burning Crusade. I don't know. Halcular's Rod we don't really have to deal with now. That's level 33. Level 34. So we could probably just do the next battle at Hillsbrad is what we have on the docket next. And we could probably just get them all done. We're level 29, and that's like a good level to get them completed. We still have Soothing Turtle Bisque. Humbert's Sword is definitely something we can do now. That's not, those guys are not elite. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. This character must have been doing really well as far as us staying ahead of the leveling curve for us to have these quests to do at level 29. And yeah, maybe that's just what happens in Wrath with the increased XP gains, and if you're also zone hopping, you just get a way ahead of the curve, it looks like. I wonder if with leatherworking, if we had the mats, if we can make anything that's like a chest piece that we could wear. That's the 36 one. Barbaric Harness would have stamina on it. I mean, and crit strike rating. Heavy leather, which I don't know that we have any of. Right now we could buy some. But yeah, we have I think the Nightscape Tunic is the one we have, right? The one we're holding on to. Level 36 though. I mean, to be fair, with Joyous Journeys, level 36 might come sooner than we'd think, but I still would like to find something a little bit better between now and then.
I haven't got all day. Beware, our enemies abound.
15 peasants. Okay. Alright, we can do this. I feel like... Oh. Souvenirs of Death. There we go. That's what we were missing. Okay, we're headed right back out. That's a run away situation, I think. Except maybe we can kite this guy and kill him. He seems like he's getting taunted as well. Let's just finish him off. Oh wait, where did those other guys go? We aggroed some other guys, right? Am I hallucinating? Did I not just aggro some other guys? Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll take it. That's fine. I thought we aggroed more guys. Maybe I need to drink more coffee, or maybe less coffee at this point. I don't really know. Let's use the offense here to mess with him a little bit. We also didn't buy any water, again, but again, we haven't really needed it, per se. Could I be killing these guys a little bit faster? Yeah, but then we'd have to drink, which would slow us down. So I feel like we're fine. We'll get some water next time, though. When we run back to turn this in, we'll definitely, for sure, grab some water. I swear. Alright, speaking of heading back, let's head back. Now, we don't have all the skulls we need, but we're going to have to go after miners, we're going to have to go after named guys. We're going to have to go after a few other humans, let's say. So for now, I think it's good to head back. You know, actually, we could take advantage of this Hearthstone, put it on cooldown right away, and just teleport back. Otherwise, we're never going to use it.
And you are...
Yeah, I feel like that'll work for now.
For Sylvanas.
I am forsaken. Watch your back.
Alright, now it looks like we're going after the blacksmiths. So we're going after blacksmiths first. It's weird because I think in vanilla and classic era, I think we go after the councilmen before the miners. But it does seem like we've changed things around here a little bit. Now it has us going after... Oh, no, this is the blacksmiths. Okay, no, that's the same order. I was looking down here, looking at Miner Hackett. For some reason, I got super fixated on that. No, we're going after the blacksmiths, and then the councilman, and then the foreman of the mine, as well as Miner Hackett, I think. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the later stages of the battle for Hillsbrad in a while, because, you know, on the hardcore characters, they're just not living to get there. It's sad, but true. And back to town we go.
What is it? Victory for Sylvanas. Our time will come.
I am forsaken. Speak quickly.
I'm listening.
Stronghold. Dabu.
Yes, we could mount up. Sorry about that, guys. I had to mute there for a second. My wife brought me some delicious lunch. And I am actually trying to eat some of it because I am hungry. But let's come over here. We need to go to the councilman now. So this is funny because this is where the mage just died in our hardcore run. The shaman, you know, doesn't matter. But I doubt we're going to have as many problems. Let's find out. Well, we have a warrior in full heirlooms just kind of running in, so... Oh, it's not... Yeah, it's a paladin. Okay, perfect. It's a paladin. I will say the interior of this place was made a lot less dangerous for Wrath because there were a lot more guys in here when when we got killed. Many more guys. Okay, we need to... Well, he killed this guy. That's good. Let's take the registry and then we need to burn the ledger. And since we're 27 out of 30, let's just go ahead and fight a little bit more right around here, and let's get our councilman, and then we will get our skulls that we need. We still need Citizen Wilkes, I realize. We haven't come across him at all. Which is a little bit odd because he usually patrols right through this little area here. And we were here for quite some time while we were waiting for the farmers and we just haven't seen him. We don't have to get him now, but we're going to have to come back here at some point if we want to get that one done. Apparently he can path quite a bit and be in quite a few different spots, so... we've seen him over here before, maybe that's where he spawns? Not 100% sure. But I think for now we're going to go back and turn this one in. We're going to have to be back over this way to go into the mine. And at that time we will come up here, we'll check for Citizen Wilkes, and we'll see if we can get that one done.
What would you ask of death?
Speak quickly. Goodbye. Trust.
Alright, there we go. The next one is for the 10 Hillsbrad miners, but I think I'm going to take a break right here for today, guys. We did hit level 30, so we do have a talent point we can spend. We could finish off this. Apparently I spent too many points up here. We're actually able to get into the next tier. I don't even think we don't have our wind totem yet, but apparently level 30 is when we get the wind totem, so we're going to have to get that. Mental dexterity. Increase your attack power by 33% of your intellect. Yeah. Hey, that sounds really good. Let's do that one. Okay, guys, I'm going to park it here for now. Thank you all for being here. Sorry for the shift in gears on this playthrough. If you want to hear more about my feelings about the short Joyous Journey buff, check out the previous video in this playlist. And I talk about it quite at length there. It's not a very positive video, but it's the truth. So with only 27 days of Joyous Journeys, I think this character has the best bet of at least getting us into Northrend, so we can start checking out the Horde questing there and reading the quest on the Horde side. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.